description.
Alright, hey, this is Hans the Ramen Raider coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. Ooh, yeah! R.I.P. Randy Macho Man Savage. Anyways, this came out of an Akama Noodles box. Those are defunct now, unfortunately, because those boxes were great, man, but this is Maruchan Ganbare green onion scent udon. You can check out Meowmal, MIAUMALL.com, and you might find something interesting ramen related there. Yeah. So let's get this party started, right? Let's there comes a little bit of that tofu. And we have bits. So the bits are going to go on right now. Or in, rather. Tofu and bits and the noodle block. And that's going to go for 4, 5? Where did I just... 4, 5? 5. Good of me to 5. Okay. 5 minutes. So that's what's going on here. And then at the end we slap this in, we stir it up, and we're good to go. So it is Tuesday, the 6th day of May 2025, and it's a neat day. We've got a couch coming. And I like couch. I don't like the cost of getting rid of old couch. That was a lot. It cost us $170 to get rid of our old couch. And those guys came in, took 2 parts off of it, took it out to their truck. Here's your cash. Bye. I mean, it was fast. I'm like, dude, is it me? But then again, there's the dump fee, which they are going to pay for, or that's included in the price. So I hope the dump fee was like at least $100. I don't know. No, I mean, they were nice dudes, so I hope they made a profit off of it. I mean, but yeah, that's a lot to get rid of a couch. So our old couch, the bottom of it, something happened. I'm going to blame it on children, because that's the easiest, most logical thing to blame. And there was cushion underneath it. You know, there's cushion. It's a couch. There's cushion all over it. Well, the cushioning got compromised, so there were like big tufts of... Is there some here? No. But they're like big, fluffy bundles of this dark-colored stuff. And yeah, it was no bueno. My wife's like, "Can we get a new couch?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, let's get a new couch." So, new couch that has 4 drink holders, armrests that lift up and have storage, and a center console that has storage. I'm like, what are we going to put in here? More worrisome is, what are the children are going to put in here? It's powered, so it like puts your feet up, and then on the back of the neck, it's got that thing moves, and it's got a USB port on the side. I think it would make more sense to have the USB port in the storage thing. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out that it does have the USB thing in the storage thing. That'd be nice. But regardless, new couch. So that'll be fun. I like couch. But I had to move a whole bunch of stuff and vacuum, and now the house is like in a very odd state of flux, mainly the living room. So, yeah. There's a thing at the thrift store I really, really want. It's a Victrola. It's from like 1916. They want $300 for it. I don't have $300, but I want it bad. I don't know if it works though. If it works, I mean, you crank it and you let it go and it goes. So it will play records. I was thinking maybe I'll go down there today and see if they've got a 78 sitting around, and I'll put a 78 on it and see how it sounds. Because those are completely analog. The Victrola talking machine, it like just picks it up through the needle, which I'm guessing it won't have. And it picks it up through the needle and goes through some kind of way and makes audio come out. But it's not, there's no plugging it in or anything. And it's not incredibly loud either. So, yeah. We really don't have room for such a thing. Our apartment is pretty full of junk already. But that'd be cool, man. I've been really getting into like old radio. That's what I'd rather have, is like a really, really old radio. Although then again, the old radio concept, while neat, makes me worry, is this thing just going to catch on fire and blow up? It's like 100 years old, that kind of thing. So, but I'd like one of those old radios in the big wooden setups that they're like this tall, and everybody would just like hang around, listen to the hum of the tubes warming up, and tune in stuff. What's neat is there's a local radio station that plays old-time radio shows, and I listen to that like religiously. So from 11 to midnight, this AM station, which is perfect because those old radios, that FM didn't exist, or not like widespread, but those old radios will do AM. So old-time radio shows on an actual correct device that was used at the time to listen to those shows, I think that'd be really groovy. So someday I'll find such a thing. All right. Wow, this is really neat because this setup I have now is working so incredibly well. I'm just waiting for something to break, but it works. It's cool, and I didn't have to spend $70. So my old phone I used to run TeamViewer on this, on that phone, and TeamViewer Host on this phone. And then something happened, and this one won't do that TeamViewer Host anymore. That one will run TeamViewer. So now I'm running this TeamViewer support thing, and that works. TeamViewer Quick Support, something like that. And it works better than the other one did, like by far, because the other one, I think what was happening is instead of, I mean, this is obviously local, because I'm like, the delay is like up, down. Yeah, it's like maybe a quarter second delay. I think what was going on before is the data was going out to somewhere else and then coming back. So, did that say something was delivered? Ooh. Here are the udon. Okay. About as expected, not like thrilling. Broth, fried tofu. So, I don't know what was going off. It's a green onion scented affair, and I'm really not. Maybe a little bit. I'm not finding myself like ensconced in the ephemeral wonders of green onion at the moment. God, this is so great. I gotta tell you, this is the best $0 I've spent. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna start off because I like I like this. Yeah. I have so much of this. Do I want to torch it? I think I'm going to leave it untorched. Seems like a thing to do. I'm about on my third one, and I've got so much green onion. And I'm not using any on the next one, so I might as well go all in on that. The next one, you're going to be like, I think. I guess we'll see. I have scissors over here. No, I'll leave them. It's not bad. It's not overly bonitoized, if that makes sense. A lot of the time this udon has too much bonito on it, and I think it's just kind of like, yeah, too sweet. Too sweet. I don't know what else to do to it. I could put pepper thread. I'm not gonna go that direction. But yeah, here we go. Rotato, do your thing. Alrighty, right. Well, this has been a fun jaunt through the world of instant noodles, and the next one you're gonna see is gonna be fun too. This is from Australia, Maggie 2-minute noodles Vegemite flavor, and I've been fascinated by this. I'll use a little butter. It mentions butter and grated cheese. I don't have any grated cheese. And it doesn't say what kind. You think of like Parmesan, something like that. Anyways, yeah, that'll be on the next episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This has been Hans the Ramen Rater, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Have a good one.